More and more people flee eastern Aleppo, leaving their houses and everything they once owned behind and head into the unknown. Many of these people will end up here in Ebrahim Shelter Center, a series of large halls the government turned hastily into rooms for tens of thousands of those fleeing death.
The last few days were very difficult and miserable. We suffered starvation and had no way but to leave. Other people are still inside, and they're afraid if they come out, they will be arrested.
I have never done anything wrong, so why am I homeless now and my children stranded on the street?
But for those who made it into here, this shelter center seems like a safe haven if compared with the endless fighting where they came from. Despite the difficult living conditions, they will be safe here, something the Syrian opposition says is not afforded to all those leaving the battlefield, as they accuse the government of executing some of those fleeing, which the Syrian army denies completely. Throughout the Syrian conflict, there hasn't been a single city in the country that suffered as much as Aleppo. The city's population of over 5 million has been reduced to less than half. The city's famous industrial and commercial facilities are no more. Thousands of residents lost their lives, hundreds of thousands were wounded, and hundreds more suffered lifelong injuries that they now have to live with. This was a thriving downtown in the old parts of the city of Aleppo. It's completely reduced to rubble, as you can see behind me. But despite this, life goes on in Aleppo. Like the rest of the country, people learn to survive and cope with the most difficult circumstances that the war has imposed on them. Alaa, Ebrahim, CCTV, from Aleppo.